Hey! Hey everybody, it's Nick with Resale to Rome. Welcome to a brand new video on the channel. We're going to go over a bunch of different things today. First thing I want to talk about is we made about $260 from our yard sale that we had last week. We posted a story on Instagram that we were having a yard sale, and we, published it in local online on Facebook, and we had a lot of people come by. We got rid of a ton of inventory, and for the stuff that didn't sell, we ended up donating it all. We ended up just driving it over to our local Goodwill and just donating it. Can't speak today, but yeah, it was something that needed to happen. The death pile and just the stuff, we've been overloaded for so long throughout the winter months, and just the weather hasn't been cooperating enough for us to kind of get these bigger projects for reselling stuff like furniture flipping and whatnot basically off the ground. So we we had the yard sale. We made some money, and we made a huge amount of space, freed up a huge amount of space inside the shed and in the house, which is a big plus. Okay guys, so I know that you saw in the thumbnail that we're going political, and here's what we're talking about. So let's talk about these political magazines. Honestly guys, did you think I was going to drop some political stances on y'all? This is a reselling channel, not a political channel. So these are some vintage magazines from the 90s, and the title of the magazine is George, as you can see here, and they're out of print. They're no longer, this magazine is no longer around, so they've become a huge collector's item for people, and they have a great market on eBay. Now, we picked all of these up from the Goodwill for a dime a piece, and we've sold 2 of them. I'll go ahead and roll some screenshots in right here, but yeah, they are big sellers, $30 to $40 to $50 a magazine, which is just a huge profit, for us. I didn't pick these out. My lovely wife, April, who knows way more about these kind of things than I do, picked these out. I probably would have just glanced right over them. I don't usually go to the book or magazine section of the Goodwill unless I've gone through like the rest of the hard goods and the shoes and the clothes. She picked these out, and so far they're doing great. We've made 2 sales, so we made about $60-ish on the 2 sales that we have, and the rest of them are currently sitting listed, but who knows, they might sell quick or they might take a little while. We don't know. So yeah, you've got some big names in here. That's Chelsea Clinton, Barbara Walters, Kevin Costner, and that's Julia Roberts. Yeah, Julia Roberts, Katie Couric. And this is probably my favorite cover. This is Harrison Ford dressed as Abe Lincoln, so that's pretty cool thing there. So a lot of people collect these for the articles for the magazine, but also a lot of people collect them for the vintage ads. And as a matter of fact, one of the ones that we sold, the buyer reached out and wanted us to send him a picture of a certain page just to make sure that that page was there. And I think it was for like a certain vintage alcohol advertisement. Like you can see, there's an old school Lexus ad there, and a lot of people just find these vintage ads as something that they collect. So you have multiple types of collectors out there that are going to find these magazines desirable for different reasons, and that's just a way that you're going to be able to flip these for a good profit. Hey, now would be a great time to drop a like on this video if you're enjoying the content, and also subscribe to the channel. That way you can be notified whenever we drop a new video like this one. You can also find us on Instagram and TikTok, so make sure you head on over and check us out over there. Alright guys, so in this week's video, I'm actually going to squeeze a bolo alert in. I don't really have them every week, just depends on what we find, but we found some big items yesterday, so I want to go ahead and tell you about them. So these are vintage tape players for the physically handicapped and the blind, and if you see there, they've got the seal, and it says Library of Congress, National Library Service for the blind and physically handicapped. These are government contract made tape players that are for disabled people that want to learn by listening, or listen to tapes. They are definitely vintage, and these came with some paperwork. There's some braille right there, and this was printed 1-94. I'm going to take that as January of 1994, so they're definitely vintage. Pick these up at the Goodwill for $5 a piece, and the sold comps on these are absolutely great. Go ahead and roll in some screenshots right here. These are selling in between $150 and $225. I don't know if I would classify these as used. I don't think that they've ever been out of the styrofoam cases, and each one of them has the the instruction tape. Some of the comps on eBay, they don't have the instruction tape, so I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to be able to price these, but we're looking probably over $200 each for an asking price on these. All right, you guys, that's going to wrap it up for me in the shed. I hope your eBay business is booming, and I hope you're finding some great stuff to resell. Don't be shy. Go ahead, drop a comment down below. Let me know where you're from. Let me know if yard sales have started in your neck of the woods. They have here in Virginia, but it's definitely chilly out. Yeah, I'd love to hear from you. So until the next one, I'm Nick. This has been Resell to Roam, and we will see you on the next one.